All right, yes, thank you very, very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel, Sports 7GH. It's always a pleasure to have you join our the senior national team. The Ghana Black Stars have officially qualified for the African Cup of Nations 2023, but it will be played in January 2024. Yes, we are going to bring you some 10 things we learned from the game versus Central African Republic. In fact, the whole African Cup of Nations qualifiers, we are going to bring you a lot of things we learned from those games, especially with special focus on today's game that Ghana won 2-1 over Central African Republic at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium in Kumasi. Yes, Kumasi trying proving itself again. Ghana going the hard way, going down by a goal and then coming back to win the game 2-1. Very, very good game. In fact, penalty calls from Mohammed Kudus, the embers of the game and all of that. We are going to delve into it. What went wrong in the first half, or in the game in totality? What went wrong? What have we learned from the game? What have you also learned from the game? Let me know your thoughts, comments, views, opinions in the comment section of this video. Whatever you want to say. Do you want to talk about Inaki Williams? Do you want to talk about, is it Mohammed Kudus? Whoever you want to talk about, or whatever, is it the coach? Whatever you want to talk, let me know your thoughts, comments, views, opinions in the comment section of this video. Like this video, hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button first, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell and select all. Thank you very, very much for staying with us and for joining us once again for this video. Now, the senior national team, the Ghana Black Stars, went down by 1-0 in the first half of the game. It was a first half not to remember. In fact, the first half was not so good for the senior national team. The Central African Republic were just attacking us and attacking us and attacking us. In fact, they actually went contrary to what I was thinking, and I'm sure they actually shocked the Black Stars technical team. Because look, an opponent team coming into a game at the Baba Yara Stadium in Kumasi, and then they start attacking the Black Stars. That is serious. From the blast of the whistle, they were just attacking the Black Stars. Indeed, the Black Stars couldn't settle into the game in the first half of the game. We just couldn't settle in. From the first minute to the 45th minute, we couldn't settle in the game. We were just saved by an individual brilliance of Mohammed Kudus. Yes, and look, if you look at the first half statistics of this game, it is just you would think that Ghana is Central African Republic and Central African Republic is Ghana, because look, they were just attacking us left, right, center, corner kicks, everything, shot on target. They were just getting everything from the game, and I just couldn't fathom that was actually happening in the game. But then Chris Hughton at his post-match press conference says that look, sometimes it happens, football, the opponent can surprise you, and then also you have to take some time to settle into the game and all of that, and so it happens. But then the most important thing is that we won. Indeed, the most important thing is that we won. But one big lesson we should learn from this game is that the first half performance wasn't good. And when I was talking about this thing in a bit in my highlights, somebody said that look, everybody or every country knows how to play football. So why is it that at first when we meet Central African Republic in Ghana, it is a 5-0, 4-0, and then right now Central African Republic has known how to play football to the extent that Ghana cannot beat them comfortably in Kumasi? That is non-acceptable. We should also know how to play football, or we should upgrade from how we play football, because the first half performance absolutely nothing to write home about except Mohammed Kudus' individual brilliance. The free kick was just an individual brilliance from Mohammed Kudus. He could have just lifted it over the bar and then nothing would have happened. So that first half performance, I wasn't in fact, the game in totality, we created few chances. We were not so much good up front. In fact, look, the next thing I learned, in fact, let me make it point by point. The next thing I learned is that the midfield of the Black Stars, look, hey, Jesus Christ. If we don't have Thomas Partey as part of our base midfielder, we really, really suffer. But when Thomas Partey is in the team, we think that he doesn't really do enough. But look at what our midfield was doing, especially in the first half. Look, the first half performance there was bad for me. I don't know how you see it, but let me know your thoughts, comments, views in the comment section. But me, I was just so scared watching the first half because I thought that these guys will score 2 goals. Yes, I'm telling you, I thought that these guys, Central African Republic, were going to score as 2 goals or 3 goals, because look, they were creating all the chances, all the deadly chances, and the ball was just always at that particular half. So our midfield, Thomas Partey showed that indeed, or it has shown that indeed, without Thomas Partey, we are going to suffer in the African Cup of Nations, and we should pray that he will stay fit for the African Cup of Nations for January 2024. It is very, very important that Thomas Partey stays fit over there, because he helps us with the shield of the team. Well, look, they were just bringing the ball when the Central African Republic are attacking us. Look, somebody like Saleh Samed Abdul, he had a brilliant game, not so much bad, above average game. But look, the midfield, the defensive midfield were not elite. That wasn't a top A game, okay, for me in the defense, and the defense itself. My goodness, the defense itself. The only player I can single out from the defense was Alidu Seidu. Exceptional performance. And in my preview, I told you that Alidu Seidu should be the main right back of the team. That one there, there's no two ways about that. And look, he was so good, excellently good. And I really enjoyed Alidu Seidu. But for Alidu Seidu, the rest, I don't know what you think about them, but me, I don't really see what they brought on board. Of course, they actually did well. They kept their cool that we didn't concede more than 2 goals or more than 1 goal. They did well in that particular tangent, if you are looking at it from that side. But man, if you really watch the game with your Ghanaian spectacle, I really think that the defense could have done better. Okay, maybe they were not so bad, but then they could have done better, or they should have done better. And indeed, they made us miss people like Mohamed Salisu and then also Daniel Amate, because if you know that it's Mohamed Salisu and it is against Central Africa, even versus Portugal, he showed in the World Cup 2022, he showed that indeed he's a top quality defender. So if it is against Central African Republic in Kumasi, I'm sure Mohamed Salisu was going to help us very much calm down things at the defense. But then of course the defenders on the day did very well, very good. They were fairly good, not extremely well, I beg you. Now there was no attack. There were what was the attack? Inaki Williams, his problem is not him per se, it is the system we play. He doesn't really get to see the ball. But even if he gets the ball, man, Inaki Williams don't really know what to do with the ball. And that's the big problem. When he gets the ball, he doesn't actually know what to do with the ball. And it was so clear when Antoine Semenyo came on. And look, I have learnt my lessons. My experience tells me that I'm not coming to sit here and tell you that Antoine Semenyo should start all our games. Because look, we said the same thing in Ghana versus Angola in Kumasi. He came on, he scored. He gave us the winner indeed. And when we went to away, Ghana versus Angola away, we gave Antoine Semenyo the nod to start ahead of Inaki Williams, and we didn't see anything from him. And so if he's had a good game as a substitute today, I'm not going to say that we should start him in the next game. But then the substitute had a very good impact on the game. One of them is Antoine Semenyo, of course. Ernest Nyama getting the second goal for the team, and that was a very, very good one. You know that Chris Hughton, one of these lessons we've learned since Chris Hughton took over is that his substitute always gets an effect on the game. Yes, when he's making a substitutions, especially when it is early in the game, like the 60th, 70th, just like we did today, they always make an impact on the game. Either they are coming on to assist or to score a goal, and it's very clear that today the substitutes indeed had a very great impact on the game over there. Now, one of also the big lessons we learned is that how can Ghana do without Mohammed Kudus? My word, Mohammed Kudus is just exceptional. And look, he is the star boy. My goodness me. How can Ghana do without Mohammed Kudus? Man, the guy is so good. I don't know the adjectives. I don't know how to describe him. I don't know what to say about him that will let you, indeed, if you watch the game, you know that indeed Mohammed Kudus was excellent. His forward passes, his runs, his dribbles, his piercing passes, and he topped it all with a beautiful free kick goal. Look, this is a free kick goal that you normally do not see on the African continent too. When you are seeing a free kick goal like this, you are seeing it in Europe or somewhere else. It is not on the African continent. But look, Mohammed Kudus fantastically gave out that particular goal, and it was a beautiful goal over there. In fact, I wasn't impressed with the likes of Jordan Ayew, with Osman Bukari, and that's why he was substituted. He didn't really see the game top. But don't forget that Osman Bukari's free kick, he actually got a free kick for us. His free kick ensure that Mohammed Kudus scored from that free kick, giving us that particular 1-1. And so that's it. We've qualified for the African Cup of Nations. This the 10th time in a row since 2004. You know that the last time we didn't qualify for the Afcon was Tunisia 2004. We failed to qualify. Since then, we've always qualified for the African Cup of Nations, and we've sealed that particular one also, topping our group with 12 points. That's a very good one for Chris Hughton and his boys. But look, Chris Hughton, you have to sit up. Oh my God. Chris Hughton needs to sit up. Look, Ghana is... Ghana, we were called the Brazil of Africa. We were... My God, Ghana at a point in time were called the Brazil of Africa for a reason. There is a main reason why we were called the Brazil of Africa. So we cannot be called the Brazil of Africa, and then when we are playing football, hey, Maza, what is? It's not good at all. It's not good. The way we play football, the game we play, how we score our goals, how we get the results, man, it is not sustainable. You see, sometimes the coaches and the technical team will tell you that the most important thing is that you won. The most important thing is that you got the 3 points. You got that. But it's not the most important thing. That is not. The sustainability of what you are playing is the most important thing. Because you can get the 3 points today, but you will not get the 3 points tomorrow because of how you are playing your game. But if how you are playing your game is encouraging, man, you know that indeed you can get the 3 points tomorrow too. So, yes, we've gotten the 3 points. We are happy. We've qualified for the Afcon. But we should learn how to... In fact, Chris Hughton should set up and give us good game. Massa. Now, Chris Hughton, if this is how you are going to play, Otuado would have been a perfect coach for the Black Stars. If this is how you are going to play football, then we should be having Otuado. Otuado, he was scoring a lot of goals. Even at the World Cup, he scored some goals. He scored a lot of goals. So, but you are not scoring goals. You are not scoring goals. You are not playing delightful football. We just don't know how we win. We win because we play in Kumasi. Maybe that is it. Because you just can't understand. And Chris Hughton should really set up. We are the Brazil of Africa for a reason. And the delightful football is what we will be expecting from them. Of course, Kumasi Baba Yara Sports Stadium, the fans in Kumasi also having a very brilliant atmosphere for the game. You see, the stadium was just full for a game. Central African Republic, African Cup of Nations qualifier, but everywhere was full. That tells you that indeed Kumasi fans love their Black Stars. And I am not surprised, but that's how things are. They really love their Black Stars, and they turned out for this particular game. Let me know your thoughts, comments, views, opinions about the game in the comment section of this video. Like this video, hit the notification bell and select all. Leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section. Definitely I'm going to see you in the next update. Thank you very much. Bye bye.